All right, we do have some breaking news, and it's not good news for the economy. Rupiah Madzena is here with the details. Fitch downgrading us.
Another one of the big major global ratings agencies, Shahan, coming out with their review of South Africa, is moving us from a stable outlook to a negative outlook. Now, if you're aware of what Fitch has rated South Africa in the past, you'll know that we are currently in junk status in terms of our credit rating with Fitch. And they've cited a number of reasons in their particular report. They've said slow GDP growth and the continued support to state-owned entities. Now, you will remember one state-owned entity that would have sparked the report by Fitch is 2 days ago government announcing that it will be giving 59 billion rand to Eskom over the next 2 years. That's 26 billion rand this year and 33 billion rand in the following year to continue to rather assist Eskom as a going concern and to assist in its debt. And we've also seen the likes of other global stakeholders reducing South Africa's growth outlook, the Reserve Bank reducing it to 0.6 for the 2019 year, and Moody's just a couple of days ago reducing it to 0.6 GDP growth. Really not looking good, and Fitch just saying the fact that our debt to GDP ratio continues to widen. So that means that our debt continues to grow over the rate that we are growing as a country in terms of GDP is really going to impact on our long-term outlook in terms of economic growth, Shahan. So that's the latest out of Fitch.
So, of course, Moody's is some ratings agency that, of course, we look at quite closely, and they advised already during the week when Eskom got that 59 billion rand bailout, well, the announcement of it anyway, that they were worried about this. So what's this going to do with their credit rating decision as well?
So they are set to be releasing their credit rating, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in November. So, and they're an important one to watch because they're the only one out of the big three that have kept us at investment grade in terms of our debt. So this is basically saying what Fitch is saying and what S&P has said is that really our bonds and our credit rating is really below investment grade. And so based on what's come out in the recent days, Moody's may have no choice but to follow suit, just given the current standing of South Africa's debt to GDP ratio, the current ways in which the government is trying to bail out state-owned entities in terms of just pumping money in and really not, according to Moody's, and I quote, a clear turnaround strategy apart from fiscal guidance to fix state-owned entities. So it's really going to be interesting to see if Moody's does indeed follow suit, just based on the fact that Fitch, remember, we are already in junk status with Fitch, and they've taken us from a stable outlook to a negative outlook. So they're really, really not optimistic about the outlook for South Africa.
Yeah, and that basically tells you that all of the effort and plans that President Cyril Ramaphosa actually put into trying to reassure these credit ratings agencies, it has not worked. But we'll get more details from you in our later bulletins. Of course, that's Rupiah Madzena.